On the 20th of November 2022, we learned about the death of a very prominent DJ by the name of Opasifoka, famously known as DJ Sumbody. We all got shocked because the pictures that came were really shocking. It was indicated that DJ Sumbody was killed at the corner Woodmead Drive and Woodlands Drive. The news were very shocking, and even considering the fact that this was a DJ who had a very popular song called Monate Mpolai, and in easy translation, that was killed by a nice lifestyle. So DJ Sumbody gets killed execution style. Now, a lot of people, especially the media, are questioning the motive behind the killing of DJ Sumbody because car is there and even the bodyguard is there and is killed also. Now, a lot of people are questioning. We saw afterwards when politicians attended the funeral and you heard them speaking, and even the Minister of Police assuring that within 72 hours we are going to make sure that we get the lead into this matter of DJ Sumbody. Did they get it? Definitely not. You know why? It's because the same people that are now attending Matanga, that are now being questioned, that are now having to answer, might be the one that know the story. This is why I say that. We hear from Advocate CHaskalson putting it to Sgt Nkosi to say that on the 23rd of November 2022, you send a message to a friend of DJ Sumbody. That person's name is Mpoli Kukela. I had to do a search on this name because I had to bring these two together. And when I searched, I found out that this Mpoli Kukela is an accountant at the city of Tshwane, where Sgt Nkosi was having his way in terms of connections and knowing people in that city. They were reading him a lot of things in relation to tenders and infiltration at the city of Tshwane. He is at the top of that. Now, on the 23rd of November 2022, Sgt Nkosi sends a message to Mpoli Kukela to say, "Why didn't you call him to order?" And Mpo replies by saying, "I didn't know." The commissioners now asked, why were you sending him such a message, the friend, to say, why didn't you call him to order? What order are you referring to? What happens next is what you're about to watch, because Nkosi refused to give a reliable answer, but the commissioners were not having it. Please watch.
683, yes.
That's correct.
And you'll see that at chat 4 at 11, on 23 November, that's 3 days after DJ Sumbody's murder, at 4:53 p.m., you sent Mr. Lekukela a photograph. Do you remember what that photograph was?
Yes.
And can you describe the people in the photograph?
It's Mr. Lekukela and DJ Sumbody.
So it's Mr. Lekukela and DJ Sumbody, and the caption that you put on your message is, "Why didn't you call him to order?" You see that?
That's correct.
Now, for what did DJ Sumbody need to be called to order? What had he done wrong that needed him to be called to order?
I don't know. I can't remember what was this. Why didn't you call him to order? Was relating to, as in when he responded, I didn't know. I can't remember that.
Well, Sergeant, I can't accept that answer. I think you do know, at least from second-hand reports, what, and I'm not suggesting that you had personal knowledge, but what reports have you received in relation to what DJ Sumbody did wrong that got him murdered?
I would not comment on the DJ Sumbody's murder. Here, it was on this basis of the picture that I sent to Mr. Lekukela, and then I've uttered these words.
You see, when you sent, why didn't you call him to order? Were you not suggesting that if Mr. Lekukela had called DJ Sumbody to order, had told DJ Sumbody to stop doing what he was doing, DJ Sumbody may still be alive. Isn't that what your message was saying?
No, commissioners, I will not appreciate when you associate me with knowing what was or what happened with DJ Sumbody or what might be the cause. Based on what I've wrote here, why didn't you call him to order? It had nothing to do with anything.
Well, what did you mean by saying, why didn't you call him to order?
As I said, that I can recall clearly what was the conversation all about.
Well, look at it now. Why would you say, well, let me take a step back. Were DJ Sumbody and Mr. Lekukela friends?
That's correct.
Why would you say to the friend of a man who has just been murdered, why didn't you call him to order?
Maybe in case it is helpful, you might also want to see the next chat. Look at the next chat where he answers and he says, I didn't know.
Yes, I've answered it, Commissioner, that I don't know how did it come, because of I'm saying, why didn't you call him into order? Then he said, I didn't know. I didn't know really. Even now, I can't remember what was that.
Come on now, Sergeant. Don't play games with us. You say in response to Mr. CHaskalson, your text, why didn't you call him to order, could not have had anything to do with what Mr. CHaskalson was suggesting to you. But at the same time, you say you do not remember what it related to. That doesn't make sense to me. How can you be sure that it definitely had nothing to do with what Mr. CHaskalson is suggesting to you, if you don't even remember what it was about, what the text was about? If you don't remember, you don't remember. And then even what Mr. CHaskalson is saying may well be a possibility.
Can I respond to that?
Yes, please.
Commissioners, I've answered to the best of my ability.
You are lying. That's the problem. The problem is that you are lying to us. You are lying to us, Sgt Nkosi.
I've got no reason to lie. DJ Sumbody was close to Mr. Lekukela, and I would not know what exactly we're talking about on that day, or that led me to say these words. But if maybe during lunch I will be given an opportunity, I will check with Mr. Lekukela on really, if he remembers, then I will come. But it's got nothing to do the way Mr. CHaskalson was suggesting that I knew. I'm distancing myself that what I was talking about here, I can recall.
You see, this outside of your work situation as a police officer, where you probably encounter lots and lots of deaths around you, but all of those relating to your work situation. Outside of your work situation, it cannot be that people die all the time around you, die as a result of murder. I'm not talking deaths by natural causes. It cannot be that people die around you as a result of murder all the time outside of your work situation. So this is something out of the ordinary, so to speak. And you write and you say, why didn't you call him to order? Surely you remember that. You cannot tell us that you do not remember that. And if you tell us that, I'm saying directly to you and to your face that you are lying. Please try to come up with a different answer, which is more plausible. Otherwise, you are just telling us lies.
To respond on that, Commissioner, but with due respect, the way Commissioner is putting it, that there is no way that people are dying outside of my work. And with this man, it portrays another picture that maybe I might know what is happening or I might have knowledge and I'm not doing anything about it.
No, no, you are misunderstanding me. You are misunderstanding me. I'm saying around you,
Yes.
around me, around most of the people here, and I'm saying forget about your work situation as a police officer where you probably encounter lots and lots of murders. So I'm saying around you, around me, and around many other people in our ordinary lives. We don't have people dying all the time around us through murder. That's what I'm suggesting to you.
Yes.
And I'm saying nothing about you doing anything wrong with regard to those murders. Do you get me?
That's correct, yes.
So those murders that you do become aware of outside of your work
Yes.
must surely stick to your mind.
Yes.
Correct?
That's correct.
Yes. Now it seems to me that you had a particular interest with regard to or in relation to this matter.
Yes.
Correct?
That's correct.
Now you write to Mr. Likukela, who you say was the friend of the deceased.
Yes.
You write and you say, why didn't you call him to order? Surely you must know what your text was about. You must know. Correct?
I deny. Commissioners, it happened long ago in 2022. And I can't, not in a bad way, I can't remember everything that I said then or I meant then. But I want to try to the best of my ability to remember what really I meant. But
Please,
I can only
yes,
do
continue.
that
I'm
maybe by
sorry.
the help
I'm
of-
sorry to
No,
interrupt.
it's
Please
fine, Mr. Commissioner.
Please
By the help of the person that I was talking about. So,
Please apply your mind and try to remember over the lunch break, because I know you are lying to us. So I want you to come back and give us an answer to this, an honest and truthful answer when we come back, because right now you are lying to us.
so sorry to add on that, maybe not to I will maybe appreciate maybe well, if the commissioner can say because of you are not sure now, go and think hard about it. Not that maybe you are lying about it. I'm not lying. I'm not a liar, my commissioner.
So far, until you give an answer that does sound truthful and honest, so far I'll say you are lying.
Can maybe we
Please redeem yourself and give us an answer that
Can-
makes sense in the circumstances.
Yes, but can with this one maybe meet each other 50-50 that maybe I might have forgotten, then you come with your 50 that maybe I might, but not that completely 100%. I'm not a liar, Commissioner Baloyi, I'm not.
May we, Commissioner Baloyi is
No,
sitting next to
I
me.
didn't say anything.
No, I'm looking the way you are looking at me that the next question, I will not stand for it. So I'm just preparing.
Thank you. Let's adjourn and come back
Thank
at
you.
2:05. Yes. Sgt Nkosi, did you manage to find an answer?
Yes, Commissioner.
Yes.
I did manage to phone Mr. Likukela, whom I was talking to that time. He just reminded a bit that we were talking about how he could have warned the deceased of not interfering with people's girlfriends.
People's what?
People's girlfriends.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, all right, all right. All right, thank you. Yes, Mr. CHaskalson?
Can I then take you to page 692?
Oh, file number?
The same file, it would be file 3. Sorry, file 2, file 2. Do you have it?
Did you say 92 or 93? 692 or 693?
692.
92, thank you.
You have it?
I have it.
There on the 1st of October 2023, you WhatsApp to Mr. Lekukela at the foot of the page, chats 5 and 6, photographs of vast amounts of cash in plastic bags. The big photograph will be on pages 808 and 809.
You said the other one is on which file?
That would then be file, same file, 808 and 809. You see it?
Yes, I see it, Commissioner.
Why were you sending these photographs to Mr. Lekukela?
Okay, it was the photograph of a scene of crime that happened in Limpopo, where suspects were arrested in possession of firearms and this money.
But why were you sending it to Mr. Lekukela?
I was sending this to Mr. Lekukela because it was on social media, this one, I remember, commissioners. And then because of we, together with Mr. Lekukela, we usually talk about this kind of crimes that I send it to him.
If you go to page 809, you'll see that the station is Sebayeng. Where is Sebayeng station? Police station?
I don't know. I don't know, Commissioner.